Early example of such a fish right here on my torso, so that you can look at her and appreciate her. Now, how do I know that this beautiful deep-sea anglerfish is a woman? Well, I will tell you. Down there in the deep, deep sea, there are not a lot of nutrients, which means that per square mile, there cannot be a lot of anglerfish. In order to deal with this problem, the deep-sea anglerfish has developed a fascinating evolutionary strategy. The females are born looking like this, like fish, and the males are born tiny, much, much smaller than the females. And basically, the male anglerfish is nothing except for a nose, a fin, and a pair of testicles. And when that male deep-sea anglerfish is born, he is born with all the calories that will ever be available to him. He cannot eat. All that he can do is smell. And the only smell that he cares about is the smell of the female deep-sea anglerfish. And he spends his whole life chasing that smell. And if he is lucky, one day he finds a female anglerfish. And when he does, he bites her on the side. And an enzyme in her skin slowly dissolves his lips. It's true. And her circulatory system begins to merge with his until eventually her heart beats for him. And he becomes a pair of nuts on her side. My brother, by the way, that's called codependence. My brother Hank thought that this story was so beautiful that he decided to write a song about it. It's called The Song About an Anglerfish, and he's going to play it for me.
Yes, it's true that I once went through life as a guy who always had to rhyme life with strife. I've been burned and I've been spurned, and through it all my friends I've learned that love is not about whether you get stabbed, it's how slow the knife gets turned. But my friends, I found an animal who doesn't feel this pain. My life is so much better now that I can feel the same. Oh, you can't deny you live your whole life without life. You can't eat the dish if you've only ever eaten fish. And you can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the deep-sea anglerfish has no reason to be happy, but it has no freaking idea what else to be. Well, the deep-sea dwelling anglerfish never has to find a mate. They are always there together when it's time to procreate. See, one dark night a llama bites a female on her side, and then slowly he becomes a sperm-producing parasite. And if we can say he lives at all, he lives until she dies, and until that day he literally never leaves her side. Oh, you can't deny it if you lived your whole life without light. You can't eat the dish if you've only ever eaten fish. You can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the deep-sea anglerfish has no reason to be happy, but it has no freaking idea what else to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out to our show tonight in Vancouver, BC. We're so grateful to all of you for being here with us tonight. And we also want to thank you for being part of the community that has helped us to think harder and more thoughtfully about the way that we orient our lives and about what we choose to think about. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for all that you do to make the world more awesome and less sucky. We want to again thank the University of British Columbia. The festival that made this all possible, Penguin Canada. I should note, I guess, for the record, that my books are available for sale in the back, although you shouldn't feel obligated, but they are already pre-signed. Most importantly, as we say in our hometown, don't forget to be awesome.
You simply do not feel what is always there. Ask my brain to entertain, and pain is the same. But if I feel it all the time, can you really call it pain? Well, I don't have any friends and I don't have any hair, but neither does the anglerfish, and she doesn't care. Oh, you can't hit the night if you live your whole life without light. You can't eat the dish if you've only ever eaten fish, and you can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the deep-sea anglerfish has no reason to be happy, but it has no freaking idea what else to be.
Thank you so much!